Reliance Disney India deal, a non-binding agreement we now know of that we've been talking about, has been signed between Reliance and Disney. The merger is expected to be complete by February of 2024. The merged entity will have greater power assigned to Reliance Group. The Reliance Group, we know, will hold about 51% of the share, at least those are the details that are coming out. Disney will get 49% of that merged entity. Both of them will invest billions of dollars in this deal. This deal is likely to create one of the biggest entertainment entity in the country, bigger than what Zee Sony would create.
Way bigger. And apart from the might of Viacom 18 and Star India and Disney, is the parties are expected to invest 1 to 1.5 billion into this new venture. It's going to be a duopoly play, and with this they will also be competing big with their Disney Plus Hotstar, with the likes of Amazon and Netflix.
All right, with the likes of Amazon and Netflix. Now, I think it's very interesting to note that we don't know whether Zee Sony merger is likely to go through or not, but about 40% of the market share in the entertainment sector in India is likely to be captured by the virtue of this deal. Now, Reliance is hoping that they'll be able to finish and sign the dotted lines by February of 2024. In fact, January of 2024 is what they're targeting at the moment, yes. But February of 2024 is when the deal is likely to go through. Now, it's very interesting because, as I mentioned, the merged agreement indicates there'll be more power to Reliance Group. What does it mean for Reliance Group? If you could go further, read into what's going to come by the way of this deal. Reliance's OTT platforms, which include your Jio Cinema and Disney Hotstar, will become a part of this deal. Now, Viacom 18, a subsidiary will be created within Viacom 18, which will then get Star India's operational responsibility. So entire Star India network will be then managed by Viacom 18 deal, which is likely to be a 51-49% split between Reliance Industries and Disney India. It is interesting because this deal will offer more entertainment avenues for people who have been waiting for perhaps newer OTT shows, will get more entertainment virtue by the virtue of this deal. Now, Viacom 18, a subsidiary of Reliance, as I said, will be absorbing Star India through a stock swap. Both Reliance and Disney will invest over 1.5 billion in the deal, and the deal is likely to come through by February of 2024. We'll be creating India's biggest entertainment empires. Now, there is no update by what's going to happen as far as the Sony deal is concerned. The deadline has expired, but nothing further because Sony refused to further extend the deadline. So we don't know whether that deadline has gone through or will be extended further. So there is a status quo there.
Yeah, but if market forces are allowed to play, this deal would trigger a catalyst effect on that one, because they need to come together. If they have to fight the might of these two. Reliance, as it is, was a big player, and they are known to be disruptors when they took on Viacom 18. With Star India coming together with them, and they having most of the sports rights as is, Zee and Sony, the only route left for them is to come together. Now, so, like I said, if market forces are allowed to play.
Now, we know as of December 19 that the deadline for the deal between Zee and Sony has not been extended. There is nothing that has come in by the way of Sony India. Sony India, in fact, said that they want to hear Zee's proposal before the extension, but that hasn't happened. Meanwhile, there is more, in fact, happening in the entertainment space by the way of the Disney Hotstar. Remember, Disney Hotstar, which has been battling with financial woes, had been looking for a partnership, a JV, or someone to buy them out. This deal will mean that Disney Hotstar will be able to sustain and carry on with its operations, although by a way of a deal which will ensure that there is a duopoly perhaps going forward in the market. More than 40% of the market share expected to be taken by this merged entity, which will come into fruition as of February of 2024.